Yeah, we Gucci.
All right, y'all. We're gonna bring it back in. Thank y'all so much again. Make some love for yourself for coming out tonight. We telling our stories. It's a place. The story is so important. We can't rely on anyone else to tell our stories. We have to be the ones that publish, that narrate our visions for awesome future. Let people think they know. We have our own vision, right? Alright, so part of that is just just being here and talking a little shit sometimes.
Period.
Whatever it may be. And China does that with the best of them.
Yep, sure do.
That with the basketball shit has been coming down the field since we started as well. So I'm not gonna make any more noise over here. But I want y'all to make some noise for China. Let's go!
Shout out to DAWA. Wouldn't be here without you guys. My name is Channa, aka Channeling Channa, aka Chan Nation. I'm the podcast host for UNHINGEDASF, where we loosen the screws and let it all hang loose. And basically, that means we keep it real, we keep it raw, and we don't give a fuck. So today, I have a very special guest. She has her newly released single called You Mad About It, Jennun. Give us a little something about yourself, Jennun.
Yes, so my name is Jennun. I just recently released a single last month called You Mad About It. And it was kind of just, I wrote that song out of just
Same.
a lot of feelings of jealousy. Honestly, I feel like most of my music comes out of anger or like some sort of just like aggression.
We call that a healthy coping mechanism.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I trained martial arts as well.
Okay, she said she bad.
I thought that was going to help me to get that out, but it really just, I get too excited about learning things and like, I get too like playful. And so like, I'm not quite there yet with aggression. So yeah, music is where I do that because it's like, I can say what I want and I'm not hurting anyone, and it's
Period.
What do I want to put out there? I get to choose that. I get to choose how it sounds. Like, it's just a lot of anything that comes out of your mouth is a big statement.
For sure.
There's power in your words, and I think, especially with music, getting like sounds and beats that will just pull people in. Because sometimes like people don't even hear your words; they just hear your beat, and they're like, "That was awesome."
Yeah, the beat's
but they didn't even hear what the heck you were saying. Like.
So you're just trying to break through the noise and say what you got to say, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we do here. We keep it real. We say what we got to say. What do you think, really drove you to music besides like having a healthy coping mechanism?
Yeah, so I guess I've just been a creative my whole life. I started out in band when I was in like middle school, and I stayed with that through high school.
What'd you
then
play?
Trombone, and then later tuba.
Girl, I played the French horn and the trumpet, so we're some brass baddies.
Brass baddies, okay.
That's what's up.
So yeah, I did that, and then came to high school, and then I was like, I want to try theater. I think I want to do that, and so I started doing musicals, and then the choir teacher was like, wait, but you can sing, and I'm like, I don't sing. I was like, no, like I would, but like, no, like no one was to know that I sang at the time. And then I joined choir, and we found out that I could sing 3 octaves.
Okay, go off.
Which apparently not a lot of people can do, and that is a gift that
she said she got
that I have. That's what God gave me. I can't do anything about that, but
humble brag.
And so I feel like just life in general is like learning your talents and seeing like how you can help.
For sure.
People, because like even in band, it's like I loved playing together. Like I wasn't always like the solo person, but like you feel more in the zone when you are with a group.
Like in your section.
Yes.
Yeah. That was real tight with my section in band for that reason.
You can hear yourself like, and you see how you fit with all these different other moving parts, and like that's just life,
Like everyone has their place.
Exactly.
How do you feel like it's been for you? Like, has it been a challenge to find your space in the music industry?
Definitely yes. I've only been doing music for a year and some change now.
Okay.
and I guess I'm very ambitious, and I'm moving very quickly.
Okay, that's how you gotta do it. That's how you gotta do it.
Very quickly, but I just know what I want, and I kind of know what is for me. And honestly, ever since I was younger, like just doing all these creative things in my life, I just was like told, that you're gonna be somebody, like you're gonna do something. And like I feel like most of my life I was like, well, what is it gonna be? Like I used to do photography for like musicians and rappers and stuff before I started making music, to just like get my foot in that like space, because I love music. But I was just like, me on a stage, like I don't know.
Do you feel like it's gotten easier now? Or like that photographer at the beginning could imagine herself on stage? Like I know you've been on the pre-roll?
Yes. I have actually met a lot of you in the crowd through just like the pre-roll and the Austin community in general. Like I'm really looking out here, like I remember you from somewhere, you from a different place. And I think that is a very important part of, I guess, what DAWA is doing here.
Yep, sure is.
And I'm really seeing that here today. Like I didn't even know I was gonna be on this podcast today. Like,
literally, she came through.
And I really just, with yesterday's event that you hosted as well, I really felt like, okay, this is a community where there's a creative hunger from a group of people, and now we just want to work. Like,
yeah.
But like you can't do everything by yourself. Like
You
as much
can't.
as you would love to, you can't.
You can't. We need community.
people, like-
Yeah, we've had the last 4 years have been so fucking weird. We're all disconnected. We're all. I feel like I can speak for all of us at this
Yeah.
point. Like we're all craving those genuine connections that we
Genuine.
used to have. We all got disconnected, being okay with staying home now and like not talking to anyone and maybe just talking to people on the interweb. But like. Me personally, I miss community. I want people that actually support me, not the people that are just liking my shit. I want people to be like, yeah, like I believe in you. Like it's so important,
And what's really cool is like seeing people, because literally we literally met yesterday, y'all.
Sure did.
We
Sure
literally
did.
met yesterday, and I had seen her on the internet, and she knew some people. She knew my producer, Echele Par from Campin Studios. She knew him, and then so did another friend of hers, and she was like, oh, they've told me about you. And I just feel like all of yesterday, people were like, oh, I know you, I've seen you. And then like just even at that event, not even, okay, I heard that a lot then. And then later that night, we went to King B, went to go hear some really good
Live
funk music,
yes.
like live music. And then the singer, she was like, I know you, and I know y'all just had an event. And I was
literally
like, what?
Yeah, we're
So like
breaking
the
through
power
the noise.
of the media is so big.
Yeah.
Like it's, you think nobody's watching, but people are watching.
Period.
Like,
Period. You never know who you're gonna inspire.
and they want to support you too.
Yep.
And everyone supports in different ways, and
For sure.
because we're all like built differently to like do different things to help within that. But because we are all so different, we can bring together one really great, moving thing that, is not just all the same. Like that's not realistic. Like there's so many different things in the world, different types of people, different types of styles, different cultures.
For
like,
sure.
And it's about how do we like bring that in together.
We got to create the space.
Yeah,
We gotta make these spaces for these people to feel like they can be themselves. And like that was my whole point yesterday. Is we lack that. And as creatives, you may be doing your art, yes, but you need people there to help you and to help you fight that imposter syndrome, to help you keep staying motivated. Like me as a creative, I get severely depressed, and it's something that I fight. And having people that randomly message me and they're like, oh, what's up with the pod, or what's up with this, or I seen your sponsored post the other day, like that helps. And it's just like you never know who you're gonna meet that's gonna give you that. Like, I can literally say that about you. Like, you pulled up on me today and we just met yesterday. Like, it's so important to create these connections. And I'm thankful, you know, I'm thankful that we're doing it and we're out here doing the damn thing. But yeah, it's beautiful, honestly.
I think about, like, you know, everyone always asks, like, where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years? Like, if you've actually sat with that question, I don't think you would actually really, really know what it was.
Well, for sure.
I mean, I can speak for myself as a creative, but I really did not think I was going to move to Austin, Texas, graduating college. I really did not think I was going to be making my own music, you know,
Period.
and meeting all these people, like all these crazy celebrities and just crazy, like life is a movie and it's such a blessing. But it's just, I never would have imagined doing a podcast like this. Like,
well, I'm glad you're here.
No, thank you for having me. And I'm just thankful that we met because it's, I'm not even from Austin, to be honest. I'm from Brenham, Texas, which is a small country town between here and Houston. Some people know. Bluebell ice cream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where it's from. And so, like, I will say that we did have a nurturing environment for creativity, but not to the extent that I've been able to find in Austin.
For sure.
Specifically.
Yeah, because I mean, this is just the place, you know, like in Texas, this is the place to go when you want to be a little different, a little weird, you know, and it's like, I hate that I didn't move here 10 years ago when it was still a little weird, and it's like now it's all gentrified and everything, and like I missed out on all of it, and now I'm just like, I feel like my goal is to kind of bring that back, you know, at least what I thought of it at that time. And, you know, I'm happy I get to help out the community in some type of way and, like, bringing that creativity into a safe space, you know?
Right.
And I just, like, I can't get enough of genuine connections. And I'm saying genuine because that's genuine.
No, yeah, my name is totally a buzzword for me. Like, you say genuine, I'm like, what? Like, I really, and, yeah, just, I mean, even with giving myself that name, my goal is to be genuine.
Period.
With everyone, wherever I am. And it's hard sometimes to, you know, not hold back. And we were talking about this yesterday, actually, how I'm like, I'm allowed to, like, just do whatever I want. And that's an internal struggle that I'm learning
for sure
to overcome. But I've only been able to do that because of this community that I've been, like, meeting and building and growing with.
Yeah, because we want to see you be yourself, you know? We want to see you be you and allow, like, I feel like that's my goal too, is, like, give people that space, you know? So tell us a little bit more about your music. You said you've been doing music for about a year and a half. How many songs do you have out?
Yes, I currently have 3 singles out right now.
Okay.
But I got a lot more, but I'm waiting to release because I want a little bit of push behind it. You know, I really do believe in what I'm doing. And quick story real quick. I was in high school. Senior year, we had this, like, senior showcase thing, you know, so there was, like, a group of people, like, whoever wanted to go do a talent, they went, and they got to do whatever they're going to do. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to sing. And this was me now overcoming the fact that I can sing.
Is you figuring it out?
And I was so nervous to sing in front of my whole high school, all 300 and something of them. And I felt this, I don't even know what you call it. Some people, I guess, would say an energy. I'm going to say, like, a sensation. But it was just like, as I was singing, I sang Imagine by John Lennon also.
Okay.
That's a great song as well. I just felt this rush of, like, but, like, it was just going up and down my whole body. Like, I literally felt in segments, just this rush. And I was like, trying to be in the present moment. I'm like, okay, I'm performing. Like, that's already a lot of mental things to, like, process. Sure. And then also processing this feeling. And I'm like, I don't know what this is, but after some time of thinking about it, I was like, I think this means that I'm supposed to do music. Whatever that was, somebody tell me if you know what that means. I just took it as it's time to do that. And yeah, I feel like expressing yourself can be hard.
Yeah. Especially when people are so judgy.
Yeah.
And people are not nice and the internet is vicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like even before meeting you, like I saw all your posts and I saw how confident you were and
Yeah,
you
I don't
were
give
just
a
doing
fuck.
your thing. And
I don't give a fuck.
And I just like I really admire that.
Thank you.
And that's something that I want to instill within myself is I just feel like I'm not fully out of understanding who I am within myself to share that with everyone else.
But that's okay. You know, that's for you to figure out. I mean, I wasn't always this way, you know, like I grew up in a small conservative town where if you were different, they were judging you, they were shaming you, you couldn't be different, that you have certain, you know, lifestyles to live up to. And if you don't, you're almost a failure, you know? So me being like the odd one out, like the black sheep in my family, like I completely understand people when they say that they're just not there yet, you know, that's what they're pushing towards. And it's like, all you have to do is just keep doing it though. Like as cheesy as it sounds, look in the mirror. Tell that bitch she's that bitch, you know? Like, tell her, you know, tell her every day until you truly believe it. And it's like, you're not gonna feel that way every day. Like I said, I get severely depressed. I don't feel that way every day. And sometimes I'm on my Insta story crying, you know, like just telling them like, fuck this, I'm not doing it today. I'm not doing life.
Sometimes you just want to be petty at whatever little.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not always
by.
calculated. Sometimes I'm petty. But yeah, I mean, the people that like you're wanting to move towards that direction, just keep doing it. You know, just keep doing you. Like you literally can see the fruits of your labor in real time. People are recognizing you. They know you because of your music. You just got to keep going.
Yeah, and I will say I feel very blessed and like to just feel seen and like known.
Period. And take up
and,
space.
Like, take up space and learning what is my space, and then just receiving love from everyone. Like, yeah, I don't think I always had that. I had very supportive parents who they go to my shows.
Oh,
like,
I love
as much
that.
as they can. Like, no matter the vibes, they're like, we can make it. We're there. Shout out to my parents who raised me to just.
For real.
I can stop there. No, but I think a really big part of what shaped me as a person is they raised me like, you don't judge anyone.
Period.
Like, we can have friends who have little to nothing, and we can have friends who have like everything in surplus. Like, and you treat them the same, like, because
Period.
we're just people.
Yeah, at the
Trying
end
to
of the
figure it
day,
out,
at the
and
end of
then,
the
like,
day,
it
we all
doesn't-
bleed.
It doesn't matter like whatever situation it is. Like, we're all still going through a lot of the same struggles. You know,
Yep.
it might look different for some people, but we're all just human trying to figure it out together.
Period.
And that together part is what resonates.
Yep.
You know.
Well, thank you so much for coming and sharing your story. Beautiful. I love it. I'm so thankful to have met you and have you on the podcast. And shout out to DAWA. We wouldn't be here without you guys.
Yeah, shout out to DAWA.
You just want to plug in your socials. Where can they find you? How do you spell your name? All that good stuff. Put them on your
yes,
music.
Love it, love it. Yes, my name is Jennun. You spell that Jennun. You can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, kind of anywhere. And then my Instagram is jenn.u.n.
All right. This has been UNHINGEDASF live at DAWA Studios. Thank you guys so much. We're out.